Welcome to the New England Outdoor Life Podcast, where stories, traditions, tips, and tricks come to life by way of those who hunt, fish, guide, trap, and track all over this beautiful region. Join us as we celebrate the outdoor spirit of New England, the New England Outdoor Life Podcast.
Well, folks, we're back here on Saturday afternoon at the New Hampshire Fishing and Outdoor Expo in Milford, New Hampshire. And we've got some great folks here with us from Tri-State Disabled Veterans, and they've got a mission in getting some vets out on the water, and I figured I'd let you folks tell us all about it.
So we've been doing this for 28 years. We're a nonprofit and all volunteers. We take disabled veterans out bass fishing. We have 2 weekend tournaments a year where they arrive for lodging, meals, bass tournament, banquet, giveaways, raffles, camaraderie, and there's no charge at all. It's great. A lot of these folks, it's the only time they fish all year because they have the support of the Federation, all these great boat captains, an army of volunteers, and they just love it. It works.
Very cool.
Obviously.
How do people find out about you guys?
We have a Facebook page, Tri-State Disabled Veterans Bass Trail.
Yep.
And we have a flyer and phone number as well. Phone number is 603-387-9913. And we have an email of luresandtales, LURESANDTAILS @gmail.com.
No mouthful there.
Yeah, I know.
So, guys, tell us a little bit about how many groups do you do? Is there different functions per year, or what's it all about?
Well, we vary a little bit. I think we do between 20 and 25 teams. It's been down a little bit the past couple of years because of COVID and all that stuff.
Sure.
But you know, we're averaging between 15 and 20 right now, and we're hoping to build it. And you know, the nice thing about it is we have real qualified bass fishing captains.
Yep.
That are fishing the national scene, the New England scene, and on all the big tournaments here. And they give up those days and really appreciate the fact that they can take a veteran out and give them a great day on the water.
It's awesome
and
stuff.
And that is the end of the goal.
Yep.
And, you know, for those that are in wheelchairs, we have veteran motorcycle group called the Nam Knights. And they come and they physically pick these people up from their wheelchairs, put them in our boat for the day or for whatever time, and they're on land to take them out through the course of the day, if need be.
Sure.
Because some of them have medical needs, you know.
Yep.
So we make sure that they're there, and it's just a program. You know, like she said, this is like 27th or 8th year.
No doubt.
And I've been involved for 20 years. This will be my 21st year. And I mean, I started as a boat captain volunteering at Winnipesaukee, and now I'm a board member, tournament director, and I just love the whole concept.
Awesome stuff.
I just love the whole concept.
Now, any vets from any branch of the military can get involved?
Absolutely.
Good.
Yeah.
And it's for many of them, it's the only time they fish all year is on our trail.
Yep.
Because they have the support of the boat captains, the support of the volunteers, and it's a day you wish you could just bottle up. Everybody's there for the right reasons. And
You got it.
It's just an amazing weekend.
Yep. Well, as I said to you guys, I'm not only a career firefighter, but dad and brother that were in the military. Mm-hmm. So it means a lot to me, and getting vets out on the water and returning that favor, you know, the recognition needs to be there. And I'll also say that there is nothing like water therapy. And PTSD is a real thing. We all know that. And there is nothing better than getting out on the water and letting it all, quote, wash away, you know. So I can't thank you guys enough for what you're doing. Any other way that we can get people involved to help you guys out?
Well, of course, we're out here at the shows. We usually end up at the Massachusetts show. We were just out at Marlboro, and now we're here in New Hampshire. And the reason that we're out here is fundraising. Now, these weekend events that we have, we rent day camps, summer camps. We rent them for the whole weekend. So we have to finance that and fund that somehow. So we're out here basically asking for donations. We do, you know, everything from $1 to a dime.
There you go.
Every little bit counts. And we come out here, we all have volunteered and driven a long distance just to be here just for this.
Sure.
So we do that fundraising, so any corporation that wants to get involved, make corporate donations, any civic organizations, clubs, or anybody that has veterans or has this kind of will in their heart to look out for our veterans that have done so much for this country. If they want to get in touch with us and make donations, they absolutely can. We've already given the phone number and email for that.
Awesome
we are
stuff.
at these shows for donations, but also we meet people who have volunteered and come forward to be possible boat captains.
Sure.
We met people who we talked to them and they didn't know that we even existed, and they're in a wheelchair. We chase them down.
Sure.
We say, hey, you're my target audience. Come on over and talk to me.
You got it.
And all of a sudden they go, wow, I haven't fished in 20 years. I have this opportunity.
Sure.
And it's an opportunity. I mean, it's great when you get these people out there. And some of these events, the boat captains and the anglers, all of a sudden they become friends, and you find out that the boat captain's running out on a weekend to pick this guy up or girl up, and they're taking him out because they bonded out on the boat that one day, and next thing you know, they have somebody that can help them out. So, there's a lot of appreciation and just, fulfillment. You're fulfilled by these.
Yeah.
When you're done and you see these guys, how happy they are.
You got it.
Their interaction. It just...
One of the
really
groups that I took out, I was telling you about back in Vermont, those guys post pictures every year about the time on the water, and they reply back to me, and they're saying, can't wait to see you again, I had the time of my life. And like you said, you build that camaraderie. And you'll find a lot of times, because they know my background, they can relax a little bit more and talk about stuff they're not going to talk about with people on the street. Yeah. And that is so much, to mean to them, and what they can just get that stress reliever and have a different day away from the monotony and anything else going on.
And for many, it becomes like a family environment. We have some that bring their kids. We have kids that have volunteered from 8 years old, and now they're in college or married. And
That's
it's
awesome.
Just gone right up through the channels. We have one who's volunteered with us for years, and he's even gone to the Nationals as a junior bassmaster, and his goal is to be able to take a vet out fishing.
Awesome. That is wicked.
Really neat.
Great stuff.
That I tell people, people say, well, how did you get involved in this? And well, I like to fish, so that's the basic.
There you go.
And
who doesn't like to fish, right?
And when you've been affected by the loss of a loved one, or a loved one being injured, you feel that.
Sure.
So when I got involved, it's like I love to fish, but if I drive 200 miles to Damariscotta Lake, I'm driving home with a smile on my face.
You got it.
Every mile of the way because of what took place. Because you see these veterans joining each other and gathering and talking where they may not.
Sure.
They may not. So that in itself is worth
absolutely
every mile.
Yep,
and,
for sure.
And it's just amazing to see the whole thing come together.
Yep, absolutely. Well, you guys got a great mission. Keep up your hard work. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. If there's any way we can help, as I said, our airtime usually takes about a week or two after this show. So we encourage folks to check them out. If you've got any questions, send us an email. We'll get it back to them. Thanks for joining us. Have a good show, folks.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We appreciate it.
You got it.
Hey there, thanks for joining us today. Don't forget to head over to NewEnglandOutdoorLife.com to sign up for our mailing list. And while you're at it, check out ThirdAlarmCharters.com. That's third with the number 3. Have a great week, and we'll see you outdoors.